Okay, welcome to this week's injury update. Loss to the Tigers in the AFL in the senior grade, and good strong win over North Melbourne down at Werribee in our VFL grade, which puts us right in the belly of the teams competing for VFL finals, which is extremely important. A couple of serious injuries, unfortunately. Matthew Scharenberg suffered what ultimately will be his third ACL reconstruction. Tragedy for Matthew, obviously, given the fine form that he's been in this year, but also particularly given his history of battling against some serious injuries since his arrival here at Collingwood. So our hearts go out to Matty, and knowing the character and the man, he'll fight back, but obviously it's a lengthy period on the sidelines. The other significant one, Jamie Elliott, right at the death knock of the end of the VFL game, re-injured his hamstring. He was involved in a tackling incident late in the game, and unfortunately that re-injured that hamstring that he's had trouble with, and so we'll have a look at that in the next few days. But we're certainly not, neither is Jamie, saying that the season is over here. We'll certainly reassess and see what the next few days brings in terms of the medical advice on that one. Howe with a concussion. So far, his recovery looks like it's on track, and he's come up pretty well. He'll have the normal screening tests later in the week to ensure that there's no lingering effects, and we're hopeful that he will get clearance on that. So we'll know that in the next 72 hours or so. And Mihocek with that ankle injury has progressed really well in the last 48 hours after the game. And we'd expect that Brody will be on light training this week, but we'd expect that he'll put his hand up for selection at the end of the week. Some of the existing stuff, Geordie De Goey, as we said last week, would probably miss the two to offload that stress reaction in his leg, so that's the plan, that he'll miss also this week. Braden Sire, his indications on the training track yesterday in particular are that he'll join in training this week and he'll be available for selection. Tyson Goldsack, as long as we get final boxes ticked at the end of the week from our medicos and specialists, we are looking forward that Tyson will resume in the VFL this week, which is great news and a really quick recovery. So as I said, barring any last minute change of heart or change of mind from our medical people, we expect him to get clearance later this week. Ben Reid, also some positive news in that he's, since that knee scrape, or the scrape on both knees, has stepped up his running. We would expect Ben to join in full training this week and do some full training again next week, and then hopefully in 10 days' time we're looking at Ben being available for selection, which is a really strong recovery from his operation. Flynn Appleby with that hamstring, probably looking for certainly not available this week, but the potential for him to play the following week is strong. Rupert Wills, probably in the same boat. I think time would run out for him this week, but we would expect that Rupert might put his hand up for selection the following week. Max Lynch, who missed selection this week or last week with the VFL, will train and will be available for selection. The other long-term guys, Adam Treloar, is really coming on well, and we're looking at the end of the home and away season that we will be in a strong position. Hopefully that Adam will have done enough of his rehab work to be in a strong position. Cale Kirby, Tim Broomhead, Lyndon Dunn, Daniel Wells, not much has changed with those boys for obvious reasons. We're getting a medical update on Cale's heart condition this week, so we may have a little bit more to report that following that report. AFL in Sydney at the SCG, and a crucial game for the VFL at Box Hill, who are around the same number of points. So we'll see you after that.